Daddy's Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Visiting sideline, the Bengals and their head coach. They've alternated wins and losses over the first 3 weeks of the season. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you, as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his sack line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
A loss of 2.
All right, here we go. Second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He gets his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his 2nd Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 29. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback with his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, that's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
That's caught for the the first. And some excellent work on this play. It takes them a while to get to him downfield.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. So 85 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Took the free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play call, for the O-linemen, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Running it again with Dobbins. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Nix from the gun. Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punted away. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not lying to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turn them against their own team. Real quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Brown on the inside give. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Bengals.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. At the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. And isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Bengals trying to add to their lead.
On 1, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing here, Nix. He's trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And Nix on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
First down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Searches. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Nix looking to throw. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt.
It's 4th down.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Bengals with one final possession now in our opening half. And up 7-zip, we're probably not going to see anything too reckless here before the break. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as... Oh, my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs. On comes Will Lutz and the Broncos field goal unit. A 27-yard look here. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And it's the 4th-year running back, Breece Hall. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Dak Prescott. This, one of his 2 rushing touchdowns on the night. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Rashad Bateman. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. The Ravens find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is the score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On first down, it's Moss. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nix. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to get him the opposing 49. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. He breaks the tackle. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 9.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They kick the handoff. Now Nix. Finds him over the middle. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Nix. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Next, quick out wide, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. He finds Chase on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Burrow from the gun. Right back to Chase. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st down, Bengals.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals with a little more work to do to win it here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brown. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to throw. Hits his running back. And they bring him down around the 34. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They'll run again with Brown. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here we go.
Now to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. 4th down coming up. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
They
look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And And that'll be good for a Denver first. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. They'll throw again. Nix. On target to Dobbins. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up second down.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, he delivers.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. The kick is off the mark, no good. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
The mission objective now becomes supporting him after that miss, Kate. We're heading to overtime, and in that extra frame, you know there's a good chance he's going to be called on again to go out and try to win this game.
A 67-yard attempt.
Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good. Unfortunately, it just falls short.
So it's a win for the Broncos. Well, look, again, it's just a good start to this season. Might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. Not a season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's the Denver defense that steps up on this play. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush, as they get the sack here. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's the former number 1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead, the Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's the man who had over 1,900 yards last season, Derrick Henry. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Ravens get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week, right here on EA Sports.